Tell me if you can hear me because I've got a new mic. Lost my other one. I don't know what, it just disappeared. I had a lavalier, so I've got another one. I had to go out and buy another one. It really sucked. Tell me if you can hear me. Anybody that joins me, because today I'm doing your reading for 127. Otherwise, I'm going to come off of here. This is brand new, so I got to make sure it's working. But anyway, so for 127, this is your reading for 127, 2022. Please hit like and subscribe for a chance to win a free reading, hypnosis, whatever I do. Okay. Please also visit. Yes, we can hear you. Oh, good. Okay. I have a brand new, hi guys. I have a brand new, I've got another one too, but it was only a really, really cheap one. See, look it doesn't work real good. So I went out and got a new one. I dropped it somewhere, something. I went to my podcast in Chicago and I can't find it. I have looked everywhere for it and it's only in this little box. And I'm like, see, look at how little the box is. And it's like, I can't find it. So I was really upset. So I had to go buy a new one. So anyway, all right. So for today, your reading. Hi guys, how are you? Today, your reading is about weathering a storm. Now, there's going to be some stress today. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't really like to pull this card either, but I did. Remember, it's, oh, thank you. Oh, good. Hi guys. Hi Shiva. So this is weathering a storm, but it has emotional message with it. Could be about children too, because this can be a youthful person, a creative person, but it's together with it, and it's very interesting. So something's going to be a little stressful today, and you might even not even feel great again, today. But there's something also from your past coming out, you guys. There's something coming from your past. Now remember that this is, hi guys, this is this morning, this is still in Mercury in retrograde until the 3rd, okay? So just remember that because of that, you have all kinds of people coming in and out of your life, and they come back for healing. That's what Mercury in retrograde is for, even though it seems like it isn't and you want to like die. I know I want to die during my Mercury in retrograde sometimes. This so far has not been a bad one for me. I retired right in the middle. And I am retired, and I can be on here quite a bit now. And like this morning, I just took a phone call and did a reading for somebody, mediumship reading. She wanted to hear from her grandma, and who I picked up right away. Anyway, yeah, remember that's my specialty. And this afternoon, you guys, I don't know if you guys know, I'm working on my PhD in metaphysical education and counseling. So yeah. I'm a Sag. I need my education, and I just find all this fascinating. I might as well get my doctorate in it because I'd be doing it anyway. So I'm thinking, yeah. So hi guys, how are you all? Glad to see all you guys. Hi you guys. I'm glad to see you guys this morning. Now I'm purposely getting on here in the mornings because that way I'm catching my European and Indian and Australian people, because this is only 7 o'clock in the morning, which would be like 7:30 would be 5:30 in the Pacific. So I'm doing it pretty much every morning, not every morning, but pretty much. And then I am doing an afternoon one on TikTok and an afternoon on here too. So this is the first time I've ever been live this much, right? I know. I can't help it. Hi guys, how are you guys? I'm glad you guys can hear me. Yes, I just was paranoid about my new mic. So yeah. Ding. Hi Michelle. Oh, which Michelle is that? I've got like 4 or 5 followers who are Michelle. And they're actually pretty good friends too. So I've got a lot of Dawn. You guys ever have like certain names you have a lot more of that are in your life than others? Dawn is one, Michelle is another. But you know what though? Those names were trendy when I was growing up. So you're all around my age. That must be what it is. Who else? What else do I have? A lot of Adams. Two of my son-in-laws, both my son-in-laws are named Adam. My other one's named Dan, and my husband's named Dan. So I have 2 Dans and 2 Adams. So go figure, right? So I still say that, and I have 90% of everybody's a Cancer. I still say that it's because I'm a Capricorn rising, because it's stability, right? All right, so, Michelle Yates in Utah. Oh, hi, Michelle. Okay, so as I was saying, you're going to be doing something from your past today. You could even be you could be remembering, having remembrances. You could be even doing that. And, it's normal for Mercury in retrograde. Okay. And you're going to be doing something to your house. Now, remember, these cards are accurate for myself. And I am in the process of redecorating, and this is a redecorating type of thing, but it's also you doing a good job and somebody saying, giving you accolades also, saying, you know what, you did a good job. So it's one or the other, and so it's for you, and you are discontent. Now, I know if you guys are living in the Midwest, oh, it's cold and it sucks, and we're discontent. But this is a thought thing. I want to say you're in your head too much today. This is like, I know the card says that there's wishful, you're wishing things would be brought to you, and but mostly it's just you're discontent the way things are. Okay. Hi, Awakening Soul. Yeah. So it's a very interesting thing that, that I pull that with this because you're processing. You're processing today. Okay. Just to remember that. All right. And it's normal during Mercury in retrograde. Now, for anybody that else knows, I've been harping on this for quite a while, is that Jupiter's in Pisces. If you've got a Pisces somewhere in your chart, or even a Sag somewhere in your chart, because Jupiter controls Sag, it's significant and it's lucky and things will go your way. Now, for me to explain this to you so you understand, because you guys know I was able to retire and I had no idea I could. And it's in Pisces. It started in December. That's almost to the day that I retired. Isn't that weird? I mean, I had no idea I could retire, you guys. It was like totally lucky. I've had totally lucky things just keep happening to me. And take advantage of that luck right now. Look at your chart. Uh-oh. Oops. That was my, sorry. It flipped on me. I grow plants. You guys know you're seeing my plants. Here, wait, I'll flip it around again. Look at, I grow plants, and these are the ones I'm trying to, that one's dormant, that one on the right, it's not dead. But yeah, I grow, I have a huge greenhouse too, right? You guys know that, right? I don't know if you knew that. You're okay, Zoe, you've got a Sag rising and a Pisces in your third house. Uh-oh. I got another call coming in. Well, anyway, you guys, I'm going to let you guys go soon, but just to let you know. Now, if you guys are in a Pisces moon or a Pisces in your third house, so for you, the third house in astrology is kind of about communication, transportation, local community, getting involved in the local community. It can have something to do lucky with transportation. Maybe you can buy a new car, find a new car. Maybe you are having to do with education. It could be. It's all very lucky. It's an intellectual. It's a communicative. So, okay, that's the third house. So something good will happen communicatively. And so you're going to be communicating. So be watching for things to come to you. Okay. But, oh, yep. See, I'm getting so tired of, yeah, well, it's okay. Yeah. Anyway, but I wanted to let you guys know, like I'm going to try to do this like a few times a week probably. And then just this will be your daily reading too. And I'm also going to go on to TikTok and do my lives. So, because I'm bored. And this is me. This is me and discontent. I'm bored. It's dead of winter. It's 20 below and I hate winter, and I don't mind all the other seasons. I like the other 3 seasons, but winter gets to me. And I might be going to Florida to see my mother-in-law. So, yeah. With that said, yeah. But just to let you guys know. Anyway, I will answer one person's questions before I leave, okay? So, Pisces is in your 12th house, Sarah. That's the house of transformation. You're going through a huge transformation this year in a lucky way. See what I'm saying? There's such truth to the way the planets sit. And I always explain that to everybody, that so you understand. It's not that the planets affect you, it's a snapshot in time. Oh, thank you, Zoe. So I just want you guys to understand that it's just, equals MC squared. I keep telling everybody that, okay? So that you understand, all right? Like I said, Zoe, you're in your third house. It's communication for you, okay? Hey, princess. Hey, I know you. How are you doing? A lot of these guys are my followers, and I know them personally. Once you have followed me for a while and had a reading a couple times, you go into my speed dial. And I probably have 300 people in speed dial, but I know you, and I pretty much know who you are. You're part of the tribe. So I know exactly what's going on. It takes me a minute sometimes because when you do a reading with me, none of your information goes anywhere because I close you out and I can't remember anything until you come to me and say, oh, okay. So, yeah. Yeah, happy retired. Yes, I know. Thank you. Everybody's like, "Oh, you're too young." You know what? I'm just old enough, so why wouldn't I? I can still go out and play tennis. I can still go out and horseback ride. I'm having a good time already. It's just a little bored right now, but I'm starting on a project in my house. I just redecorated my front room. I mean, I've already done. I'm a Sag. I can't sit. You guys understand that if you are a fire sign, that is a fire sign thing that you just cannot sit ever. Oh, you're okay. Good. I'm glad. So let you guys know. Anyway, I will be on here on and off pretty much all the time. So I'm going to take one person's questions. Somebody put a question in, and I will answer a question real quick. Hi, Jen. See all these people. I know these people real well from my podcast. Yep. Yes, I retired, so I am home more. You know what I'm going through though? Like, okay, do I need dress clothes anymore? Now, I am working with the Literacy Council. I'm teaching English 2 days a week for about 10 hours a week is all. And because I think it's important. I do speak a little Spanish. It's a little broken, but I speak fluent French. And um, and Jody, anything you can, oh, thank you, Jen. Is there anything I can do to help my dad's depression? He is in a spiritual funk. And I do want to say he has SAD disorder also. Getting some sun would really help. Trying to get a lamp. Try to get one of those glow light lamps for him. I want to say he has SAD disorder because I know I do. I get like this. I'm not like down, like really depressed, but I'm not like I normally am during the winter because it's a lack of sunlight. Okay. I'm feeling like he needs that. That could really, really help him. I do want to say he does have chronic depression, and it is an issue for him, but it's okay because try that for me. Okay. All right. They're telling me to have you try that. All right. Okay. So hold on. Yeah. Oh, you have to move in with him. Jody, try that. Totally try to see if he'll do a lamp. Because I feel like, hi. Hey, Miss N. Leonard, I know who you are. So you my followers. Now, you guys know that I'm also offering, so that you know. See, I'm still getting over my bronchitis. I am offering you guys where you can sign up, and I will send out a link. And I'm not quite sure how to send the link out. Remember, this is my 4th day of retirement. We will meet as a group and like discuss. I will like usually have a subject, and it's support. It's a psychic support group is what it is. And I'm going to be meeting physically with some of my people here, and I'm going to be meeting also online. So, and then you can just use the Google link. I'm not quite sure how to do that yet. I'm thinking of maybe putting it in one of my card readings or my monthly readings. And then you can say, here, this is once a month on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. And here is the link. Look in my bio. And then you can join it. And I will supply it. And once you've come to them and you send me your email. Now, if you guys you've had a reading from me before, I already had your email. And I can send it that way. Okay, so to let you guys know, I just have to figure this out how I would do it. I got rid of Patreon. I think Patreon was ripping people off. They take 35% from me, and I don't like it either. So, and it's hard to use. There's too many people that are complaining that it's just too difficult how to figure it out. Okay. Oh, Jody, it's hard to be an empath. Dear, it's okay. What I would suggest for you. Oh, thank you, Jen. Good. Is that if you're an empath and you're around somebody that really drags you down, you have to concentrate on putting a pyramid around yourself. I do this, and I imagine a blue-green, kind of a goldish, sparkly pyramid around me that can't get to me. And people always wonder how I'm able to turn things on and off, which I'm very good at that, by the way. Okay, I'm very good at it. People are like, how do you do that? I'd be crazy. I was seeing 700 kids a week. I'd be crazy if I couldn't. So it's a defense mechanism. I learned how to cope. And so that's what I do. I also wear crystals. I usually will wear, now I'm wearing, this is onyx. I'm wearing some shungite. That's my stone. Find out what stone, whatever stone you're drawn to. I'm also drawn to nice clear crystals, rose quartz. There's certain ones, I really love smoky quartz, okay? All right, so try that protection thing. Because blue-green is healing, it protects, like imagine it around you, okay? I also kind of a gold, because gold is a intuitive color, and then the turquoise is healing. So it really, really helps me, and I guess it's become so automatic, I don't even have to imagine it. I just go, oh yeah, I've got my pyramid up. And they're like, what? I'm like, oh yeah, I've got my pyramid up. And the kids at school know that and I also have a rock, and I am not kidding, that's probably about the day it sat on my desk all for a year. For the whole year, the whole time I taught. Oops, I dropped my mic. Oops, there we go, sorry. And I don't know how that came off me, that's weird. Anyway, so it was a rose quartz. And over time, and I would say about 2 years, and I remember how much energy is in a building when you've got 700 kids in a room all the time. It's white now. It wore clear. So, but the kids knew why it was there. And when the crystal wasn't there, the class was chaos. But when it was there, it was calm. And so anybody that thinks that there's nothing to this crystal stuff is full of garbage. So just to let you guys know. Okay. All right. You're welcome, Jen. Really use it. Yeah, try it. See if it works. I know it's hard to be around some of these negative people right now, and when we're all exhausted from the pandemic, and I do want to, if it makes you feel any better, I'm telling you, it's going to get better. The pandemic thing, it's going to become like the flu. The flu's going around. COVID's going around, and it's going to be not as severe. It's going to get, and they keep saying, get your shot, get your this. I'm at a point, I am a vaxxer. I've gotten my vaccines, but I'm really questioning if I want to get another one now. I don't know, I don't want to say anything negative about them, but my husband and I have been talking about it, and we're like, we're supposed to get one every 6 months. I mean, come on, you know what I'm saying? So just a thought for that. So, but I get it. But I do want to say that this is going to get better. Okay, so just let you know, it will. It's supposed to. I know it's supposed to, because we have other things to worry about here in the United States and in the world, like being good people, going forward, kindness, feeding the hungry. We have so much more to worry about. And I really feel like the other side is helping us. They know this has been tough. Okay, so just to let you guys know. So my point being, there's hope. At least that's what I'm feeling, because I know there's a huge shift in this country coming for the better. And has there been some pain and suffering? Yeah, but I know that there is. And I'm just the optimist, because I'm a Sag. Sages are really, really super optimistic, by the way. So, but that's the way I read, okay? I weight negative energy daily. Yeah. I know there's negative energy daily, and I think, you can't help it, get it. You know what I have found? This is my other thing to you guys, is that what I have found is that most of the time, people who think they're awakened, now I'm not perfect. I'm not. I try really hard not to talk about people. I know what it feels like. I know the pain and the hurt from it. This shift is so necessary is absolutely right. And the most evolved people are the worst. I mean, they're like church ladies. Right now I'm dealing with a a place I live. It's it's a town I live in, and I read there. And they've been talking behind my back, and they've hurt me so much. And it's bad stuff. It's like stuff that will ruin my business. And I don't even want to say it. I want to repeat what they say. And I'm angry. And I finally decided that it needs to stop. So I no longer go there. I just won't have anything with them, and it's okay. But I've also hit them in their pocketbook. I said, if I catch you saying anything bad, and I will catch you because I will find it on tape, or we'll somehow find it, I'm going to sue you for libel. Or not slander, sorry, libel is written. And I haven't heard a word from them since, but they're just terrible. And they walk around like they're all evolved. Like, I'm so evolved. And you're like, you're such horrible people. And I have found a lot of psychics are like this. A lot. And not everybody. I've got very good friends who are psychics. But they just have like this chip on their shoulder, this ego. And I'm hoping I don't have it, because I try really not to. That's why I'm never jealous by other people who get on my podcast, any of that. But man, I always think of maybe that the talking behind my back, and I'm always trying to lose weight. And maybe that stuff has kept me as an empath, has kept me from being full of myself. And maybe that was Spirit's way of keeping me humble. Okay, just a thought about that. All right. How confident you are in yourself. It makes me also want to be more confident. I am, you know what? I'm told I'm confident, and I'm an 8. I'm an 8 life path, and I give off a lot of energy. I'll be telling you, I'm not confident in certain things, but I know what I know, and Spirit's never let me down. Not when it comes to this. Okay? Very seldom am I off when in a reading. Matter of fact, I guarantee them. You guys know that I guarantee my readings. That if I can't come through, if the person you want to come through does not, I'll give you your money back. I cannot guarantee in psychic readings, because you can take a different path. But as a medium, I guarantee it. I just had somebody this morning that I guaranteed. And she's like, she had never talked to me before. And she came off of one of my websites that I go on. And I told her to follow me. So anyway, yes. Do you think my fairy dog mother business will work out? Yes. I love it. Yes. Yes. Keep it quirky. Keep it quirky. That's quirky. Keep it quirky. Okay? It's kind of like your fairy dog mother, like I'm the fairy godmother, the spiritual fairy godmother, like me. Yes, it will work. Okay? All right. With that gets on, you guys. I'm already on here like a half an hour already. Yeah, I'm on 35 minutes already. Like it goes really fast. And I probably need to make a little money today. I'm on here and I missed the chat. Oh, well, it's okay. I'd rather be on here. Anyway, but yeah, I've got my, the naysayers, and only focus on what serves me with integrity. Of course, the rest of the month is a transitional month. And you are correct, Jen. And you're right. Not a problem, Holly. Yay. Okay, good. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, there's always naysayers, but they're some of these people, and they're psychics, and they say that they're evolved. An evolved person doesn't act the way some of these people are acting. As I get more popular, they've got their claws are out. It's bad, and I'm like, I've worked hard. When you guys weren't working, I was. I'm doing. You guys don't know how much. You guys know how much work goes into social media. It's a lot of work, and if I'm successful, shouldn't you be happy for me? I know I'm happy for other people when their stuff works out. But see, there's that envy, that little bit of doubt, self-doubt, a lack of confidence in themselves. You do your thing, I do mine. I'm good. So, yeah. But yeah, you're right. I am an 8, so that you understand. Everybody wants to know where my confidence comes from. Because an 8 is like a power number. And I have a tendency to make people feel threatened too, with my confidence. And I don't mean to do that at all. It's because what it is, it's a reflection on you. It's a reflection of the fact that you don't have confidence. And I do. I don't think I'm better than you, but I know what I know, and I do what I do. So, and people don't like that, especially from a woman. And so that's where that comes in, because I'm not playing the societal role. I'm being a powerful female. And so, yeah. But I get that. So, okay. Anyway, you guys, I'm always on here for about 30 to 40 minutes. Hi, Jake, is that how you pronounce it? Is that Jackie? Wait, that isn't Jackie Baldwin, is it? Is it Jake Baldwin? Because I have a friend that's named Jackie Baldwin. Small world, right? Like I work with her, yeah. Okay, that's Jake. Okay, all right. Yes. So anyway, it would be to your benefit if you guys could take your birth date and find out what your power number is. Find out what your number is. It's your life path number. When I do your readings, those yearly readings that it's just spelled differently. Okay. But it's Jackie. Okay. Find out your number. Just take your birth date and add it together. Now, if you want to find your destiny number, you take your full birth name, and every letter has a number. So you go A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then it goes to 9, and it starts over, and then you put A. So an S is a 1. So if you figure that out, that's a destiny number. There's a difference. A lot of people are confusing those. I think when I start my blog back up, which I'm going to be doing soon, that they're different. They have different, but they usually go together. So for me, if I remember right, I'm a 7 and then an 8. And one is learning to communicate. The other one's my power number, because it's a spiritual, like I own my own power. I probably would be running a business. It all goes, see how they go together. So take a look at those if you guys get a chance. And okay, Yesenia, dear. Okay, Jackie, are you an 8 too? You're very powerful. You should be running something big. People don't understand it's an infinity sign, so the energy is like you've got high energy too. Please, what's happening with my family? Everything is falling apart. I'm the rock at this point. First of all, we are in Mercury in retrograde, darling. Oh, you do? Okay, yeah, there you go. You should be, because you're an 8. Very powerful. Tell me what's going on with you. You started a huge wave of good. That's what you should be. Yeah, I feel, you know what? We are very powerful. Whatever we decide to do, we're good at. And that's where my confidence comes from, because I'm an 8. Because we realize we know what we know and we know what we don't. I will say to anybody, I don't know that. I don't know. Because I have learned the more I learn, the less I know. And so that's why I'm always the eternal student, because I just, and it's part of a Sag thing too, though. But yeah, I get a lot of criticism that some people, when I read for them, they don't like my energy, and I'm like, that's a reflection on you feeling insecure about yourself. Because I said I read for you, I do my job for you, I appreciate the time that you paid me, so there's an exchange of energy. And I don't get that online at all. But when people are in person, because I have such a big aura that I give off, I overtake their aura and they don't feel comfortable. And I know that. And it's okay. But I want them to understand that that's their issue, not mine. And it's taken me a long time to be able to say that, because it used to bother me, but it doesn't anymore. I'm coming into my own is what's going on, you guys. I'm in a transformation. And by the way, my Pisces is in my 11th house. It's spiritual transformation and spiritual growth. So and Pisces, I can do no wrong with the Pisces where it's at. And Sag and Pisces. I mean, it just is falling in my lap, okay? Yes, my energy triggers people. It does. I'm also a healer, and some people don't want to be healed. Because if you come, I have a lot of, I don't know if you guys know this, but I have a lot of people that come to see, look at, I'm going to flip this around, and I'm going to show you my house, okay, so you understand. This is where people sit. They sit literally right there. And, all right, and they come in and they can get readings from me, and I correct energy for people. I literally do kind of like, I get rid of anxiety and stuff like that, because I have so much energy. And people come all the time. Well, some people don't want to be healed. They want to, because they've learned to wallow in their discontent and unhappiness, that they feel like that's what they deserve. So they don't want to feel better. So they'll tell me that, yeah, I've had a couple of people, not too many, but and it's usually women who I overwhelm them with energy. And, how could I do that? I'm a woman. And that's kind of attitude too, no joke. So just to let you guys know, which is ridiculous. And it just, I find it funny too that there's sexism even in spirituality, which we all know we're just eternal souls and it doesn't matter if we're male or female, but yet it does, because also age. Don't you see a lot of these people online that are 16 years old doing readings? I'm sorry, I've been doing this for 25 years. Who would you go to? Somebody that knows and I know that we're all eternal beings, so don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong on that. But are you going to go to a 16-year-old who doesn't have a clue in this lifetime what she's doing or what everything's about, where I'm 55 years old and I've been through pretty much everything? And there's ageism in our culture because it's a youth culture. So, granted, I don't look my age. I had somebody ask me if I was like 42. I'm like, sure, sure I am. Yeah. So, but yeah. And I do make it, the kids at school had no idea I was 55. When I retired, they're like, you can't retire. And I'm like, yes, I can. And they were very surprised. Right now, I'm actually going to be working with them a little bit. Some of my kids, I'm actually working in the school system yet. So I'm only tutoring about, between the two things I'm doing, it's like maybe 15 hours a week, and that's all I need. And then I'm doing this. So, but I got to keep busy or I'm not happy, So you're very, okay, thank you guys. Same here, good, okay. Half Pisces, half Aquarius, born on the cusp. Oh, okay. The cusp, oh gosh, somebody just asked me about cusps. You guys do know what a cusp is, right? Okay. Ramona, a cusp is your both. So you are February 19th. You are the Aquarian, okay. You are Aquarian Pisces cusp. What cusp is that? The cusp of energy? I can't remember, but there's a name for it. I gotta look it up. But you're both at the same time, and you're neither at the same time. I'm a cusp. I get it. I'm the Sagittarian Capricorn cusp, so I'm the one before you pretty much. And I get it because I am the fun-loving Sag who's down to earth, who's well-grounded. And that Capricorn cusp keeps me from going off on a tangent. Because Sages are like that. Let's just do it. Let's go. I'm like, no, I got to think about my money. And you struggle a little bit but you're special. Now, my cusp is the cusp of prophecy. I'm probably psychic. And isn't that interesting? I'm right on the cusp. So pay attention to the cusp thing because it's very, very important because those cusps really do make a difference. So just to tell you guys that, okay? Virgo Libra cusp is the cusp of beauty. Is it Shanika? If you're the cusp of beauty, you probably are in the beauty industry, or you find things you're very into beautiful things, or you might just even be like gorgeous yourself. So physically, okay? Because and there's truth to that. I've found more people that are in the beauty industry that are in that cusp than any I've ever seen. So, okay. Libra Scorpio. Libra Scorpio is, I'm trying to think of, that's the cusp of, you're too critical of yourself. You're super critical of yourself. And it's like, that's the cusp of that. Okay. So that you guys know. Okay. Let's see. Aries, Taurus. It takes me, Oh, okay. You look very young. Okay. You're an accountant. Okay. You know what? If you're an accountant, you must have an earth sign somewhere in your sun, your moon, or your rising. Okay. Just to let you guys know that. I don't know if you knew that or not, but yeah, you know what? You're probably into beautiful things. It's the cusp of beauty. Look it up. It'll be, matter of fact, I'm going to start doing videos on my cusps and also doing some blogging. I got all kinds of stuff to do. Plus, I'm working on my PhD. So that's just me. If I'm not doing a million things at once, I'm not happy because I'm a fire sign. If you guys are fire signs, you get this. You know what I'm saying. Okay. Oh, you're December 25th. Okay. So hold on. Doesn't it suck having your birthday at Christmas? Sorry, but Jackie, okay, more of an optimistic Capricorn. No, you are a Capricorn. December 25th is a Capricorn. Yes. Down to earth. You're probably a business owner, like you said. You're, practical. Some people say we're a little boring, but we're so grounded. that we're support for everybody else most of the time. Capricorns are, especially for anybody that's a Cancer, because it's our opposite. Now my husband's a Cancer. I got 2 kids are Cancers. One of my grandkids is a Cancer. My best friend's a Cancer. My husband's best friend is a Cancer. My podcast producer's a Cancer. It's weird. I attract Cancer. So just to let you guys know, okay? No Earth in Sun, Moon, or Rising. Libra, Sun, Aqua, Moon, Scorpio. Oh no, the Scorpio might be what's leading you, because Scorpio is Mars, and that might lead you into an accounting thing. Do you know your North Node? If your North Node is in a Earth sign, that might lead you that way also. Okay. Oh, Jackie, you're a Pisces Moon like myself. Pisces Moons, we're all messes. We are absolute messes, like inside, because one, you're psychic. If Sun and Moon are rising in Pisces is an automatic psychic. And 2, we just internalize everything, and we accidentally create a lot of needy people. We don't do it on purpose because we want to help everybody, and our heart's in the right place. But we actually make codependence if we're not careful. Like with our children, our spouses, you have to be really careful of that. Yes, the drama and criticism, yes. Yes, that was what I was looking for. Jackie's like, oh my God. Yeah, it's true though. Everybody in my life is Cancer, and it's so funny. To be honest, you guys, I'm surprised nobody's popped on here saying they're Cancer. There are weeks when because I usually do about 5 readings a day, and I do it 3 to 4 days a week. Now my record is 17 in one day. That believe it, I was sick for a day because it's hard to do all that. Shaniqua, Libra, okay, you have a fine sense of justice. So your North Node is Libra. Yeah, that would make sense why you would be an accountant. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but it does to me. Because usually if you're not an Earth sign, there's something else that's laying in there, like maybe a Scorpio. Scorpios deal with money also, because Scorpios is the most powerful sign of the zodiac. And it's ruled by Mars. And yeah, so that you understand that. Oh, you got caught. Okay, back to my Cancer thing. That Cancer thing, I mean, I literally will have every single person call me that's a Cancer. And I'm like, wow. Or the next day somebody will call me and every single person's a Capricorn or a Sag. I have a tendency, because I'm also a Sag Cap, and then the Cancer people are attracted to me. Those are like my signs that people have a tendency, a lot of them have a tendency. Or a Pisces also. So you have, because our signs are similar, so we get each other really well. Also, if you have a Taurus North Node, that Taurus North Node thing is making money spiritually. So people are attracted to that because I feature you on my podcast. So it's very common to have that if you've been on my podcast. So go figure. It's like, yeah. So, okay. So Cancer rising, North Node is Libra. Awesome. Okay. Yeah. Activity director for individuals. Well, you know what? You couldn't get activity director for people with intellectual disabilities. You couldn't get any more helpful to anybody. I blessings to you. I was a special ed teacher for a while. I went into art, and hi Kelly, Taurus, Gemini, cusp with a Cap moon. See the Cap moon, I'm a cat. Yep. See how you guys, I know that's crazy, but my husband's lucky. Yeah, he's lucky because, man, I take care of him so bad. It's so much. It's ridiculous. I'm a caregiver. That's what I kind of think. My husband's very quiet and very passive. He's almost my opposite. But when he speaks, you listen. That's the way he is. He doesn't say anything. Everybody loves him. He doesn't have a temper. He's super, super easygoing. He's an Aquarius moon and Aquarius rising, which would make him a very easygoing person. So, and it's kind of funny, but he's a Cancer. And I always wondered, I was always told, Sagittarius and Cancers don't get along. Sagittarius and Cancers don't get along. But you have to remember, I'm a cusp of a Capricorn and a Capricorn rising, and that's perfect. It's perfect. Even my twin flame is a Cancer. Go figure. And my other, see, I have one that I would say he's like a twin soul, not quite a twin flame. He's a Leo. He's a Leo / Cancer. So is Kent, my producer. I'm telling you, it's weird how many people are in my life that are Cancer, and it's more than a coincidence. So, okay. Anyway, there we go. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. If you want a personal reading, enchantedskye.com. What I'm doing now is if you hit me up, I'm doing promotions because for my live feed people, um, I'll give it to you at 25% off, which is $15 or something like that. So if you hit me up on my email, I'll just set it up with you because I have time today. Now, normally I don't do any readings today. I blocked it because I'm going to start working on something in my house. But I can fit you guys in. I don't ever mind. So, okay. Kaylee, is it Kaylee or Kelly? It looks like Kaylee. So anyway, but notice that it's just hilarious that I've been on here an hour already. And I turned off my, for you guys, I might as well say, I'm also on Keen. Keen is a national website and you can call. I would prefer you calling me personally, but I'm on there gaining followers. They got mad at me one day because they know I own a private website and they said I was gearing people towards that. No, I'm not. If you call me on Keen, I don't even tell anybody anything else. So I am doing advertising for them, but I'm on there. And there's a few really good psychics on there. I would say I want to be honest with you, about 75% of those people do not know what they're doing. Because I've actually tested a couple and I kind of went, and I'm not judgmental, but when some of the stuff, I'm not even going to go there, that you're just like, everybody's in their own path, but I know that there's people on there that are trying to make a quick buck and they don't know what they're doing. And I don't like to be judgmental, but I'm going to be on that one. And you have to be careful on that website because anybody can be on there. And just to let you know, and I kind of let my reputation precede me is what I kind of do. I've been trying to do that for quite a while. Okay. Anyway, you say a quick blue orb. Hold on. I hate when these live chats go. Okay. That fast. When I look at the left, it's been doing this for so long, and it's not your eyesight because I haven't. Ramona, I would guess that's probably that's probably because I'm surprised has anybody seen any behind me today? Because I haven't seen them in a little while. But if you look in some of my vast videos, you can actually see these beings, and they're about this big, and you can see wings. I think they're angels that are giving me information, but I'm not sure. I honestly don't. Some people think they're fairies. And I have people that swear they're fairies. And I do live out in the country on sacred Native American ground and all that. But anyway, I would say that's probably, I want to say it's your guide or an angel. I don't think it's a person. It feels like it's something that's not human. So just to let you know, I don't know why I say that, but when I say something off the top of my head like that, it's usually right. Okay. Mama, is it Mama? Oh, is that how you say it? Manan? How can you meet me? EnchantedSkye.com. Right now I'm offering off 20, just for you guys, 25%. Anybody? Oh, thank you guys. Oh, my, it's embarrassing. I think I'm turning red. Red. I'm just here to help, and that I've been put on as service to you, and that's why I am writing a book on spiritual awakenings. That's my PhD, and I'm convinced that there's 6 steps to them, and that people need to understand them. And so that's where I'm doing. That's why I'm doing the PhD, by the way. Anyway, oh, that's so sweet. I love this morning this metaphysical meanderings. I'm going to be because starting out with minded. Good. Thank you, Jen. That's a good idea. You're starting out the day with me as your spiritual, your cheerleader. Because now I don't have to work anymore. It's so cool. And you know what? Honestly, I'm going through a spiritual awakening myself. Now, remember, you don't go like this. You go like this with your spiritual awakening, because that's what I'm trying to tell you. I just know that I've worked for 31 years. I don't know what else to do with myself. And so now I'm looking at this going, now what? Do you know what I'm saying? What's my big next thing? It's to get my book published. And I know I'm supposed to be a writer, and I'm supposed to be a publisher also. And I kind of laughed when I saw it in my chart, because I'm like, wait a minute, I am published. And that is important to me. I do know how to publish, So, but I also am, by the way, an emotional healer. So after you talk to me, you feel better. And it's because I correct your energy. I'm doing it. I don't even know. People want to know how I do it. I don't know, but I do that. That's why the kids at school cried when I left. Because and every single kid is like, and they know me well because every single kid had me at some point because I'm the art teacher. And one of the kids said to me, Mrs. Harker, isn't that we're going to miss you? And I go, oh, that's so sweet. I'm going to miss you too. And I do miss them. But they said, it's not the way you run the class. There's a vibe in this classroom. I don't understand, but there's a calmness and a healing quality. And I kind of went, that's exactly what's going on. It took me a long time. That's my talent. That I'm very calming. And it's funny because I've got a temper. I do have a temper. But I mean, and I can lose it on people. And I mean, that's something I'm still working on. I have not mastered it. I guess it's one of my things I have to work on in this lifetime. That hot, fiery, fire sign temper. I do have one. It usually only comes out when someone's taking advantage of me or somebody else. That's when I get angry. If you're financially taking, when I see abuse, I guess that's what it is. That's when I get angry. And that could be with animals, it can be with people, with children, emotional abuse. It just gets me. And if I feel you are ripping me off, especially, like you are trying to rip me off financially or something, I will lose it because you're taking advantage of me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, thank you, Marco. I make you guys feel better. Yeah, sorry I wasn't on Metaphysical Meanderings. I'll be there Sunday. Just hearing your voice. Oh, thank you. I just dropped in to say hi. Oh, thank you guys. I appreciate all you guys. All right. Apart from being a tarot reader, you're also a good motivational speaker. I've been told that also. Because I always see the best in you. I don't see the worst in you. So and that's part of being a Sag. But yeah, people have been telling me that I need to be going on TED Talks and stuff and I'm waiting for my book. I'm going to start writing it here real soon. And they said that I'm a good motivation. I know they've told me that too. And I just, because because as a psychic, I see your potential. And that's where I concentrate. When I'm doing a reading, you guys know that I look at what's your highest good. I see some people and they do these readings and I just am so upsetting to see them because they're so negative. I had a reading done, and I have readings done all the time because I have friends that are psychics, but I had a reading done from a lady down in Florida. And she said to me, there's a health change. Are you going to have a heart attack or are you good this or that? And I went, wow. I said, could it be that I just turned 55 and started jogging and exercising for 2 hours at a time because I have time? And the change is the fact that I'm losing some weight. She didn't know what to say to me because she's so concentrating on the negativity. And I'm like, I just wanted to tell you that. I'm supposed to be alive till I'm 90. How can if I have a heart attack, I guess I do, but I guess I'm going to survive, right? Because it's been revealed to me I'm supposed to be alive a very long time in this lifetime. Don't know why, but there's a big mission I'm doing. Maybe it's just doing what I'm doing now. I don't know. But they've told me that, and it does run in my family, the longevity. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah, I have a calming vibe. Like I have people that actually, oh, good. I have a lot of people that come here. I have a person that I deal with that he'll call me, I'm having an anxiety attack. And sometimes I'll be awake. Sometimes I can't sleep. My sleeping patterns are weird now as I've gotten older. And can I call you? And I can put him back to sleep in 5 minutes. Because just by like doing a little bit, I believe it's a Reiki. Now I am Reiki trained, but it's kind of like my own version that I correct your energy. That's why I can't understand why everybody's like, they're overwhelmed by my energy because you are insecure or unhappy with yourself and you're wallowing in your unhappiness. So when I come along and try to lift your vibration, you don't want me to. And that's why you say what you say, right? Oh, Mama, yeah, you can call me. Yeah, you can call me and we can arrange an appointment. I'm going to be, by the way, one day a week, I'm going to be live on my phone from like 9 to 4 or something like that. And you can call me at any point during the day. And if I'm not on another call, I'll pick the phone up and you can get a reading. So, yep. All right. So just remember that. And I'm doing that. I'm almost kind of like making my own psychic line. So All right. Oh, thank you, Jackie. I'm very picky. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I was dropped in your lap. There's always a reason, right? The teacher appears when the student is ready, and you are correct. Good. It's awesome. Well, you guys, I am going to, actually am redecorating. And here, I'll walk you over here. When you come to my house, I have a very large, older farmhouse, okay? And it's probably 3,400 square feet. It's pretty big. And then it's got a basement, too, and an apartment. And I'm converting I have a I have a house, another house on my property. And it was made into a 5-car garage. Well, what I'm doing is converting it back into a studio, I guess I could say, so I could do readings and then paint my, because I'm an artist too. I could do my clay and my art and my painting. And so that's where people are going to be directed. But for now, they're directed here. So I'm going to really, really quick show you. See, so look at, I just got new furniture. And believe it or not, you're going to laugh when you hear how much I paid for it. Now, here, it's all brand new. Let's flip it. Let's flip this over. Here's my cat. But do you see it? My furniture it's all leather. I got this leather chair and this leather couch for $80, and there's nothing wrong with it. It was like I was blessed with it. And I said, well, it's got to be something comfortable people can sit on when they come to read. And this is my front room, and then so you can see outside. But this is just one of my rooms because I got like 6 bedrooms, and this is all my crystals. Lots and lots of crystals, okay? So there you go. Flip this back. Oh, wait, I don't want to flip. There it goes. So, yeah. So, anyway. But if people do come to my house, and I actually live an hour outside of Chicago, hour and a half outside of Chicago, I get a lot of people coming from a lot of different places. And they come and they get hypnosis and stuff. I really do hypnosis by, here, I got to get this set up right. I do hypnosis by phone, but I feel like it's better in person. I don't know why. My opinion on that, but okay. So anyway, is being a Taurus Gemini cusp. Actually, Yesenia, Taurus Gemini cusp is the cusp. I believe that's the cusp of power, isn't it? I believe it is. Taurus is extremely powerful. I'm surprised you really care what anybody thinks, because, a Taurus really is a bull. They just don't care what anybody thinks. So but see, Gemini is super sensitive. So maybe you got a little bit more Gemini energy in there. Okay. So, okay. Oh, you guys are so nice. Oh, you like my ferns? You know what? Those ferns they're probably about $100 fern. And I couldn't get rid of them. You know how some people just throw them away? I just can't. And they're in the process of dying a little, but it's okay because they go dormant. And the 3rd week of February, I have a greenhouse. I have a 16-foot greenhouse. Matter of fact, I'm going to start doing some of my readings in my greenhouse because I'm in the process also of putting a floor in there. It's I'm trying to figure it out, maybe concrete bricks or something, and so that it keeps it warm over the winter. I'm trying to figure out how to keep it warm over the winter. I bring my plants in until the 3rd week, and then I take them back out because it's usually warm enough at night. It's not during the day. During the day, it's about 80 degrees in there, but at night, it's 0, and I can't keep it warm enough, and I can't afford it. So I'm trying to figure out how to keep the thing warm. But yeah, those plants all go in there, and those are out on my deck too in the summer. So you guys will probably end up seeing. Somebody said to just start showing you guys what my life is like, because you'll see my horses and my thinking of buying a rabbits. I do offer hypnosis for depression. Yes, I do. Because what I do is I might do a past life regression to figure out why. It could be physical. Don't get me wrong. It could be physical, but it could also be spiritual, and it could be coming from a past life too. So, and I don't know why I feel that way. Why I say this, Jody, I feel like it's coming from a past life. So, okay. But yeah, I used to be an interior decorator. If you guys didn't know that. I've got my bachelor's degree in art, and for about a year I was an interior decorator, and it wasn't me. It wasn't something, I was around all these rich snobs, and it just didn't fill me up. I knew I always wanted to be a teacher, and that's exactly what I did. So I don't have any regrets being a teacher. Trust me, it was just very stressful. And have I suffered from some trauma and PTSD from teaching? Yes. I mean, you got to know when you're hiding in a locked closet with a bunch of kids because because you're in full lockdown because there's some maniac running around outside, which has happened several times. There's trauma involved, and watching some of my kids, I've lost kids, the kids have died. My daughter is in one of the worst schools in Illinois, in the country, and she's already had 4 kids shot and killed. One was in the parking lot. They've been in full lockdown. I mean, people don't realize what's going on in these schools, how bad this really is. And yes, it's trauma. So, yeah. Oh, Marco, a rabbit is a pet. Yes, I used to raise rabbits. They're just such good pets. I like to put them outside in my barn though, and they don't always get the attention they want. If they get house trained and they're easy to house train, I let them run around. But I've got a golden retriever who's very hunterish, and so I have to be careful. I don't want to give the rabbit a heart attack because you will. Yeah, I've even bred them. I've even bred them. I've even let them have babies. I like lops. I like the mini lops. Those are my favorite. And when they're like like the Siamese colored ones, the white with the points, like the sable point. I've bred them before. They have blue eyes, the white ones, they're gorgeous. But yeah, like I said, and they like the cool weather. They like to be out in the barn because it's cool. So yeah. Hi, Francine. All right. So anyway, you guys, I will be letting you guys go. Can you hug me? You can hug me. Okay. Blessings to all you guys. I'm going to get off now, and I'm going to go take my my couch that I no longer want. It's actually a really cool couch. It's a southwestern pattern, but it's from the 90s. But it just matched everything I did, and it was in perfect shape. It was hardly even used. I'm going to take it to Salvation Army today. So see if I can find a home for it. Our golden just got her communication buttons. Oh, I know that's what she is. Oh, really? It works so she can say words. Oh, that's cool. See, I've got hi, Francine. Sorry. I've got a golden retriever and I have a collie, and that's the only breeds that I've had dachshunds, bassets, rat terriers. What else have I had? That's pretty much, what else? I've had lots of dogs, probably 15, 20, 25 dogs. I've always had dogs. Some have been mixed breeds also, but I love my Goldens and my Collies. And their personalities are fairly similar, and they're very, very close to being the same. They really are. And right now I've got a Golden. He's 130 pounds. He is humongous. She learned 5 words, and oh my God. You like German Shepherds? I used to have a German Shepherd, and I Shepherd too. I just drawn to my Golden and my Collies, and I'm from the 60s. I mean, Lassie was a big deal. So that was the first dog I got was a Collie. I wanted a Collie my whole life, and I went and got one. But I've got just 2. I'm thinking of getting another Golden Retriever female to breed. My Collie is neutered. My Golden Retriever is not. But he's 130 pounds. He's humongous. And I knew he was going to be big, but we had no idea he was going to get this big. And so they have their own run-in shelter, and they're in the garage. The garage is kept heated, so they have like a heated run. They can come in and out, and I let him in during the day. So if you see him walking behind me because his head, he stands about like he's really big. And he has to be careful. He doesn't mean it, but he knocks people over because he's just such a lummox. I've tried to work with him when my grandkids come over because he loves kids. But I've gotten on his case. He's gotten better. He's only a year and a half old. But he if you're not like on his case, I've trained him that the only way anybody will pet him is if he runs up and sits and just sits there, and then somebody can come up and pet him. So he's doing really well, and he's very smart. So yeah. But anyway. But I'm going to leave you go because I'm just shocked that this went on an hour. Like, wow. Oh, yep, I missed a chat. Yeah, it's all right though. Yeah. So anyway, if you guys want to call me and you're off of here today, I will offer. It's just for you today. So I'll offer you 25% off, which is $15, something like that. So normally it's $65. I offer it for $50. So for half an hour, and okay. Because I know that, I'm going to be honest with you, people get on Keen and they're paying double and triple what it would be to call me personally. And I don't know why they do that. I don't know if they just don't realize that they're running up their money on their credit card or what. But I just kind of went, you could have talked to me for an hour for cheaper. But because the platform, they take 60%, you guys, 60. No joke. So, yep, all these platforms take advantage of us psychics. And so that's why I said I'm careful with them. And it's not just all of them. So just to let you know. Because I've been on one in England too. It took advantage of me too. Okay, Francine, call me. Yeah, you're still looking, Francine, for a job? About 10 to 14 days, you'll have something, an offer. Okay? All right? Blessings, you guys.